Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Dustin Dean if you're new to this channel. This is my son Wyatt, and he's got a new horse. So this horse actually belongs to my sister, and me and my sister was talking, and we thought it'd be a good idea if we got this horse and allowed Wyatt to take care of it and ride it and use it, you know, as if it's his own. Because I think my sister, they got a big cattle ranch, yeah, and they really only use it, not, you know, they have side-by-sides they use all the time. That's the modern cowboy. They use their side-by-sides, and they, you know, once in a while some cows get in a canyon that's hard to get out that the side-by-side can get to, and that's when they use their horses. And so we thought this horse would be a good match for Wyatt, and it's a new member of her family. Welcome. What's her name? Lady? They call her Lady, or they call her Princess, and we've been calling her a Cabela Fatisma, which is Spanish for ghost horse. And so I thought that was kind of cool. So today we're going to try saddling everything. We got this harness, this rope, and we got all new tack today. So we're going to try to put it on the horse, and Wyatt will ride it for the first time.
Yeah.
And maybe, who knows, maybe I'll get a horse. I'll probably need a Clydesdale. I'm a pretty big guy.
So, funny story about getting this. So we were out in the middle of the field, Kate, and we were having one heck of a time because, well, every time that my dad would walk up with the rope in this, Kate, she would back off. Then, like, I'd come walking up to her going like this. At first, it started off like just with the, you know, the little nose touching and that, Kate, sniffing. Then went to me like, okay, petting her on the sides and that, Kate. And then next thing, rubbing, like scratching all around in that, Kate. Then when I went up to go with with this, she would back off.
The halter.
She would just back off. Then like the fifth or third time, I would walk up to her, okay, well, with the halter in my back pocket. Like my dad said, I think we messed up by getting a
bright green one. So she doesn't like to be caught, and that's kind of her downfall, is that she doesn't like to be caught. So my favorite color is green, and I thought this is a cool color, and I think it's a bad decision because she can see that coming a mile away, and so it's really hard to sneak up to her and try to catch her. But I think trust. Oh yeah. You're building up a trust with her, which is good. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go try the new equipment on you. Maybe we'll ride her in here, huh?
She's not wanting to come out?
No. No, she doesn't want to come out. No. I think she must have got shocked by the fence last night, so she's probably scared of the fence. But you know what? It's probably a good thing we ride her in our field for our first time, so she doesn't get hurt, you know. Mm-hmm. So you want to center it up each side. So this side's the same as the other side. Oh yeah, see almost the back ridge right here. In the middle, between here and here. Centered up here. Reinsman. Expensive blanket, probably the most expensive blanket I ever got. So let me swap you. Take the.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you take this part here. So when you put these saddles on, they're supposed to be over just like that. No, that's right, that's right. When you put a saddle on, you flip everything over out of its way. Okay?
Sure.
So that way everything's on this side, so when you come up, you're not throwing the saddle up, you're just gently putting the saddle on like that, see? Working with a horse, everything should be gentle. It should be pleasurable for you and the horse. And then we don't just flop this down to the other side, you just gently just put it down. That way it doesn't hurt her or scare her. Like I said, it should be all gentle. Hell, is this a kid's saddle? Oh, maybe that's supposed to be on. We'll adjust it once you're on there.
Yeah, we can adjust it.
Huh?
We can adjust it.
When we put a saddle on, you make sure the front of the saddle is behind the shoulder right there, about right here. Straight line, so it's got plenty of working area. Same with the back. You don't want to be over here. Center it up between the front shoulder and the back, just like that. That's about how you want it. All this is trying to come out to me. I haven't saddled a horse since I was in high school. That was a long time ago. See why I take that through there,
Okay.
and then go back up through here. Like that. Maybe one more time like that. Get that all straight, and then just make sure you don't have twist that can hurt the horse or bother the horse. When I put these on, I don't want to go too tight. Or they blow it out. You want it somewhat tight. See, I think that's about right. Yeah, it's pretty good on that side. On the cinch, we want this side up about the same as the other side. And I actually have another cinch that's smaller, and I don't know if I should use that. It seems like that's as tight as it gets on this side. But look, stand back, and here, I'll hold the horse. Stand back and tell me if it's about the same. I'm gonna go over there in the front. See this buckle? Hey,
Yeah.
Are they about the same height?
Oh yeah.
About the same?
Yeah.
So that seems to be working. That's a size 32. So we could probably take that size 30 back.
Okay.
This thing here, guys, I don't even use it. This is a buckle. I guess you can try to shove it in one of the holes. I just can't. It's really. I don't know. Stupid. Okay, saddle's on. We're missing his back strap. We probably ought to get one of them. Like, we're just getting her tack. I'm just learning out, but what that does is it goes up underneath and it fits loosely. You should be able to put your hand in it so it's not tight.
Okay.
And what that does, if the horse starts bucking, this keeps your saddle from going like that. Now we got this conglomerate mess. The reins untangled out of it. So kind of went with a rein that's a solid rein here. It's a complete circle, which is different than I've grown up with. Is usually they're a little bit longer and they're split. There's two ropes, but I thought maybe it's good for Wyatt where he's a beginner, where that way if he drops one side, it's not going to fall down on the ground and he's going to be trying to fumble with it, figure out how to pick it up. So I thought maybe it's a good beginner. And the bit I chose is this kind of wiggly. It's not as aggressive as other bits, so I kind of went with this. And I went with the less aggressive one because I'm such a animal lover that sometimes that's my flaw. It's maybe I should have gone with a more aggressive bit. Maybe that's a bad choice. Maybe it won't respond to Wyatt like it should. But I thought with a kid over correcting it, it's not going to be hurting the hell out of the horse. So maybe that's it. So now we're about to the danger spot where I gotta put this on and take this off because you can't put on both together. And so I'll have to undo this, slip it around her neck, and then put this on. And hopefully she don't go hauling ass with the horse, with the saddle on her. Got this bit in the mouth. We don't want this bit too far forward.
Yeah.
We don't want it too far back, okay? We want it somewhere about right here.
Okay.
And how we adjust that is right here off the side. See that?
Okay.
So I'm probably guessing maybe, I don't know, let's try this. What does this not look like? What does that look like? Is that too far back? Yeah. Let's go a little looser. Too loose, too bad. Too tight's too bad. We finally did it. The hardest part about this whole thing was adjusting the straps, which I don't even know if I did that correctly. His stirrup might fall off. That's kind of a other thing we found wrong is the stirrups. The reins are too short because they need slack. They need to look about like this. They need to be slacked about like that. You know, and they can control them. But look how high up you are up on the horse there. You're leaning way over the horse. Hold them reins like it should. You're leaning way up over the horse. That's horrible. You want to be able to lean back on your horse and have the reins usually weaved in between your fingers like this. And have them in between your damn dog. And them dogs, they're just trying to get used to the horse. We're kind of working on Gunner's having a hard time, but it'll take a while. They like the alpacas, but we got rid of the alpacas and got a horse. I don't know if that's too loose. Maybe that's too loose. You know what? I bet that's too loose. Come on. So my worry is, my thought, you guys tell me what your thought is if that's too loose, if she scratches her, sometimes a horse will scratch their neck, and if she got her hoof caught in there, oh shit, you'd have a hellstorm on your hands.
I want to thank my Aunt Joelle for giving us the horse and that. I love you, Joelle.